What should we do to help limit climate change in our school? First, what is climate change? Climate change describes a change in average conditions in a region over a long period of time. NASA scientists have observed Earth's surface is warming up, and many of the warmest years on record in the past 20 years. Global climate change refers to the average long-term changes over the entire Earth, such as changes flower and plant blooming time, rising sea level, and birds die. So, what we can do at our scale? Over 13% of pollution is made by transport, so you should come by foot or by bike. Plant trees. Trees are vital, and the biggest plant on the planet. They give us oxygen, store carbon, stabilize the soil, and give life to the world's wildlife. Let's ask to the headmaster to plant. Reusable pencil compared to a traditional disposable plastic pen. Refillable pens reduce waste by about 50%. Useful little paper. And what about a rainwater harvester? Rainwater harvest is technology that collects and stores rain for human use, and we can use harvester water as flush in toilets. And what about solar panels? Solar panels collect clean, renewable energy in the form of sunlight and convert that light into electricity. And you can sell this energy to make money. Nature's done, pupils' materials done, new technologies done. All is done, now up to you. Encourage others to conserve energy. Share information about recycling and low energy consumption with your friends, neighbors, and co-workers. And take opportunities to encourage public officials to establish programs and policies that are good for the environment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello, I'm Axel and I'm with Thibaut. Today we are going to answer the questions: what should we do to help limit climate change in our school? With 10 solutions in your school, easy to do and efficient.
First of all, when it's sunny, you could switch off the lights to reduce your electricity consumption and save money for the school. Consume less, waste less. When you buy food, do an efficient list. Then, if you live nearby your school, go to there by bike or you can simply walk. Transform your whole light by LED light. It means you reduce your consumption. Then, plant trees in our school garden if you could.
Eat local food in your canteen. It's good for you and for the planet. Calculate your school carbon footprint. Then you can see how your school can make improvements. Reduce your usage of paper. For example, you can reuse them when you can. This one is very important. Please stop using plastic bag. Instead, use wooden bags which are reusable and do not pollute. Finally, install solar panel in the ceiling of your school. It's finished. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.
Hello, today we are going to give some ideas to limit climate change in our school, Adrien. It's right that humans have responsibilities in climate change, and if we don't act, in a few years it will be beyond repair. So, we have to act and we need your help to limit climate change. There are a few things we can do, and we are going to explain those solutions. First, we are going to explain what climate change is. After, we are going to talk about actions that we can do to limit climate change at school. So, what is climate change?
The term climate change refers to long-term variation in temperature and weather conditions. This variation may be a natural phenomenon, but since the beginning of the 19th century. They have been due to human activity, in particular the use of fossil fuels.
We are gonna give you some tips to limit climate change at school.
First, you can change your light bulbs. You can substitute these bulbs to LED because LED consume less energy.
Then, make less trash. We need to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
At the cafeteria, we must waste less and better manage the quantity of food at the self-service counter.
Plant fruit trees and make a vegetable garden to make canteen dishes with local produce to limit the journey of food and pollution of trucks.
Use solar panels by installing them on a roof of the school to limit the use of fossil fuels and prioritize the recyclable energy while saving money.
Make interventions to raise awareness about climate change in classes, and most especially the youngest because they are the future of our planet.
In the schools near Lille, each year, 250 million sheets are used. So, to limit this massive use of paper and this pollution, we can work on a tablet or on a computer and stop using a notebook and a sheet of paper.
Thank you very much for watching, and remember, we are the future of the planet, so we need to act.
Hi everyone, I hope you're okay. Today I am going to present you 5 tips for how can we save our planet at school. 5 tips to be ecological in your school. First tip. Carpool. Carpool is an arrangement between people to make a regular journey in a single vehicle. Let's give you an example. Maybe if you live in Lille and you would like to go in Amiens, you can go on the website for carpool and you will see that people in Lens and Arras will also like to go in Amiens. So maybe you can take them. That's its carpool. Second tip. At the canteen, we advise you to eat more local and seasoned products like fruits or vegetables. Some schools have apple trees, so if you have some in your school garden, you can go and collect some to wash them and eat them. Third tip. You can plant trees or plants in your playground. It's a good idea to bring every children of your school together. We have an idea for you. Maybe you can organize that each class needs to plant 1 tree each month. There is so many sorts of trees to plant.
The first tip is at the canteen. Instead of use product not very efficient who consume a lot, prefer the utilization of ecological product. Cleaning product brands pollute a lot. It's better for the planet to use products of good qualities who are maybe a bit more expensive but which reduce pollution. The ultimate tip is to use our natural luminous energy. It's very important because the sun don't use energy. When the sun can illuminate the classroom, turn off the light. A lot of teachers prefer the light at the sun that is very bad for our planet. The sunlight is much better than electric light. And don't forget our slogan. Reduce, reuse and recycle. It's 3 words very simple that everyone has to respect. Thank you for your listening. We hope this video will help you to limit climate at school.
Hi, welcome to our climate presentation. We are going to show you how to do something about climate change in your school.
Let's start with advice for the canteen. First, we should tell the canteen staff which quantity of food you want to eat, and same as the adage says, yes to taste, no to waste.
Next, we can try to opt for local food. Let's continue now with advice in the classroom.
Firstly, we can turn off the lights when it's sunny to reduce the electricity bill. Secondly, the director should install bins for recycling like composting, trash and papers. He can also replace old lights with new ones like LEDs.
Thirdly, teachers ought to reduce usage of paper and print in black and white, not in colors. Finally, all the staff had better stop writing with the marker on the board and use recycled markers instead.
Let's finish with advice for outside. First, we should install solar panels at the top of the buildings to produce our own electricity. Then, all the school can go outside and plant trees in the playground.
Next, to go to school, we can use a bike, take a bus, or walk. To finish, the headmaster should measure the carbon emission and make improvements.
We have done. Louis and I hope this presentation will be useful for your future. Bye!
Hello everyone, today in this video I will talk about the solutions to help limit climate change in our school. Let's start. Firstly, you need to understand what is climate change. Climate change describes a change in the average conditions in a region over a long period of time. Currently, billions of tons of carbon dioxide are released into the atmosphere every year as a result of coal, oil, and gas production. Human activity is producing greenhouse gas emissions at a record high with no signs of slowing down. This situation caused the global warming, a gradual rise in temperature over all the Earth's surface. We are at least 1 degree Celsius above the pre-industrial levels. But if we don't slow global emissions, temperatures could rise to above 3 degrees Celsius by 2100. As students, we can limit the climate change in our school. Firstly, all students must go to school by bike or public transport. They also can go to school by car sharing or just walking. The second solution is to eat less meat at the canteen, because the animals cause lots of greenhouse gases. The third solution is to plant trees in the campus of the school. Trees retain carbon dioxide and a green environment is more enjoyable. Solution number 4. We can put solar panels at the top of the building to create our renewable energy. Solution number 5. We can use less energy by putting more insulation on the windows, the walls, and the roof. Solution number 6. We should change all lights into LED, which use less energy. Solution number 7. We must stop using lots of paper. Technology can replace it. Finally, we can just recycle all our rubbish, so we need to put recycle bin in every class. This video shows you that everyone can act in every places, particularly at school, but also at home or at work. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone! In this video we will talk about climate change. First, what is climate change?
Climate change means that climate is changing because the atmosphere is getting warmer. This warming is caused by carbon dioxide, which is produced through lots of different things that humans do.
But what are the consequences of climate change?
Climate change causes the disappearance of species, the temperature increase, natural disasters such as storms, droughts, wildfire, floods, and cyclones.
And finally, it causes the melting of the glaciers, causing water level rise.
What should we do to help limit climate change in our school? In our school in Saint Adrien, we can do many things together to help the planet. By small actions, we can contribute to the saving of the planet.
Here are some ideas.
First, we can calculate our school carbon footprint. But what does that mean?
The carbon footprint is the amount of carbon dioxide released into the air because of our own energy needs. We need transportation, electricity, food, clothing, and other goods.
By calculating our school carbon footprint, we can see how our school can make improvements and get a sense of our baseline emissions.
We can also save the energy at our school Here are some easy things we can start doing straight away.
As well as saving energy and helping the environment, will also save our school money.
We can switch off lights in empty classrooms and school halls. Avoid leaving computers and printers on standby and unplug chargers when they are not in use.
Next, we can get our whole school involved. For example, students can host a youth conference about climate change, and we can organize days to clean the environment and to plant trees.
We can also make a poster about climate change and display it in school. That will aware students of climate change, and maybe they will, from now, take care of the planet.
Finally, we can stop wasting food at the school restaurants.
By this way, it will reduce greenhouse gas emissions and reduce soil and water degradation. And even better, this will reduce starvation, one of the biggest issues on Earth.
We hope this video will make you think more about your actions, and see you soon. Bye!